So surprising as Atiku agrees with Nnamdi Kanu, says 2023 is the year for Biafra referendum. Um, I don't want us to start nodding our heads and dancing or jubilating to Atiku's decision. You understand? Atiku is just like Obasanjo. They are birds of a feathers. They cannot be trusted. You understand? So that is why I do tell any Igbo not to listen to them, but just be focused on your agitation. Do you understand? Because it is your own agitation that you believe and not Atiku's own agitation. Quite alright, referendum will take place, but we should just focus on our agitation and not Atiku's assurance, because Atiku will disappoint. Let's quickly check the content to know what he's trying to say. This is morning news. June 6, the will. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has slammed the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) over a dinner it organized for its presidential aspirants on Sunday night. Condemning the event, Atiku said it is disconcerting that on the very day when the whole of the country and the rest of the whole of the world was in a sober mood, on account of the massacre in Ondo State, the APC could not find the moral rectitude to cancel the dinner hosted on Sunday night, June 5th, for its presidential aspirants. It is disconcerting that on the very day when the whole of the country and the rest of the world was in a sober mood on account of the massacre in Ondo State, the ruling party, All Progressive Congress, could not find the moral rectitude to cancel the dinner. Needless to say that the so-called primary election is standing on the backdrop of the reported claim of President Muhammad Buhari to be given an opportunity to handpick his successor. With blood of innocent worshippers flowing on the streets of the Sunshine State, leaders of the APC are gathered in Abuja, treating themselves to sumptuous dinner in a manner that suggests lack of empathy to the mood of the nation. However, if the charade that the APC calls a presidential convention primary election is merely to unpick an anointed candidate, it is important to ask the manager of the ruling party why they elected to slate the so-called convention for a working day, thereby disrupting economic activities around the Federal Capital Territories. Even as delegates in the so-called election entered into the Federal Capital Territory, they must have been greeted with long queues of vehicles waiting to buy automobile fuel and darkness that continues to grim the capital city on account of seizure in electricity supply. Should APC delegates ask themselves what they have been brought to Abuja for? They should know that primaries of their party is not about any of the individual vying for presidential tickets of individuals. Their party bought a referendum on the APC scorecards in the past 7 years. For this reason, Atiku have said that it is important that we even should support the Biafran referendum. If that will at least go a long way in helping to solve the problem we are facing in Nigeria. 2023 will be a very good year. Let us give it a try. I don't mind forfeiting my presidential pursuit if that would be the only way out to help Nigerians solve its problem. Should the delegates be honest with themselves about what I've just said? We shall see. For residents of the FCT who have been inundated with everyday stress as a result of bad governance by the ruling party, the choice of crucial working days, Monday and Tuesday, as days for the primaries of the APC is a callous and insensitive decision. It needs no mention that whoever is handpicked as the APC presidential candidate in such a despotic process cannot be any different from the authoritarian fervor of the APC establishment. Such a candidate therefore cannot represent the future of hope and brighter aspiration that Nigerians look forward to after the termination of the current state of anomy which the ruling party is known for. It is important to stress once again that the 2023 general election, more than anything else, is a referendum about the scorecards of the APC, and Nigerians should not reward their failure with even a day more on the saddle, Atiku said in a statement issued on Monday. Well, it's a very good opinion and observation. You see, that is Nigeria for you. That's why it is said, why the rich are rejoicing, the poor are crying. A day, the date that the APC chose to hold a primary, which will look like a special event and a very special day for them, is the day that Ondo experienced this massacre. Now, Atiku is saying, is it right that despite what is going on in Ondo, despite the massacre, the pain, and the challenge that the people of Ondo are facing, is it right that the primary should still be going on, despite they knowing that their own citizens, whom they are working hard to see that they should succeed and start governing or ruling, are facing pains? Is it not right that they suspend it and postpone the primary? Instead, they continue for the primary while their citizens are dying. If they all die, who are they going to rule? Are they going to rule an empty Nigeria? That is just it. So you cannot see why I said Atiku is right. Do you understand? Yeah, it's right. So my people, primary, no primary. The truth of the matter is that these people are taking us for a ride. They're taking us for a ride. They know what they are doing. They are only interested in themselves. They are only interested in what they will achieve, in what they will gain. They are not interested in you. They don't want to know. They don't want to know what you are going through. That's why you saw that they still went on with the primary despite knowing what is going on in Ondo. They were not scared. To them, let them die. That's what they feel. So at this juncture, I'll say Atiku is right. That's primarily supposed to have been suspended, but it wasn't. So my listeners, you can now see what we are saying. Nigerian government. All right, let me hear you speak to know what you think and what your opinion and your idea on this very broadcast could be. Don't forget your comments still are very, very, very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as